Cascades, not the Cascades.
On the road right now where the hotel is, and here's my guide and trusty sidekick. He's going to walk down and find the hotel so that we don't have to retrace our steps. I'm going to stay at the top of the hill with the luggage so that we don't have to make 2 trips. What a lovely little town. Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. We're finally here. Hard to believe. Saint-Jean-Pied. We're exhausted, we're hot, we're hungry, and we're terrified of the adventure that looms ahead. But we're going to do it.
Be fine.
And we're going to start the day after tomorrow. Get the bike all set up with the panniers. Ditch our suitcases.
Definitely.
And start first thing in the morning on Friday. Just ordered something from the restaurant, and we don't know what the heck it is. I think we ordered a crepe and 2 espressos, and all the guy did was nod his head and take off, go in the kitchen. So we'll see what happens. We'll take a picture of it, but we're hoping it's some kind of a crepe with some kind of edible stuff
Something
on top
that's
of it.
good. Guess what I'm having? Coffee afterwards. You did it.
What did I do? You were asking for what? Something simple?
A what? I said after we eat, I'm going to have that dessert.
I don't know. What did he say?
And then that guy said, "Oh, absolutely." Well, it was in, I'm not sure what language it was in, but it was universal. And at the end, he said, "No possible." So.
Our first breakfast in Saint Jean. There's my bicycling partner. And we've got juice, got ham slices, cheese. Never any eggs for breakfast. That's the weirdest thing in France. And my favorite, bread. Croissants, baguettes, and more bread. Empty coffee cup. I think I better go fill it. It's my first one this morning. And some fresh fruit. Up this morning to find breakfast, which we just showed you on the last picture. And now we're going to walk through the town to do some domesticated stuff before we take off on our trek.
You know, the fun stuff like laundry.
My choice was to throw them all away and buy new stuff. And Cindy goes, "Don't be silly.
But
wash those 2 pairs that you
then
brought."
we still have to pack the new stuff, so we need to downsize.
But anyway, this is beautiful downtown Saint-Jean-Pied. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And some of the shops are open. There's hardly anybody walking around. It's a beautiful little town. Some of these buildings have been up since the 1700s. Look at this church. Amazing. Gonna go for a little walkthrough at Saint Jean, middle of the afternoon, the day before we depart. There are no franchise restaurants here. or franchise grocery stores or department stores.
Okay, this is going to be my friend for the next 14, 15, actually 21 days. It's not as snazzy as my e-bike, and it doesn't appear to be as comfortable, but I'm gonna make it work. It arrived dirty to me, so it must do fine on the trail. Let's hope it all works. We haven't ridden them yet. Ah! And here is Robert's best friend for the next couple of days. His looks a bit newer and shinier, and there were no problems, no broken tail like what was on mine. Yeah, so we leave tomorrow morning. It's exciting. It's freaking me out. Signing off from Saint-Jean-Pied-du-Port. And there's Robert jumping into the photo. Go, baby, go.
One of downtown Saint-Jean-Pied. Still part of the walled city. Charlemagne went through these gates right here. Are you kind of nervous about our adventure that starts tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, right after breakfast?
Oui, monsieur.
I'm terrified. First 15 miles supposed to be the most dangerous. They've got warnings everywhere about falls and slips and big rocks and people getting lost and eaten and
Those are
cannibals.
That's
and
for the people that don't pay attention.
there's dragons and there's... right through town. Once upon a time, the city was completely walled in. We walked around there yesterday. Saw some pictures later. But it's a huge walled city. Saint-Jean-Pied. Look how beautiful this town is.
Okay, so you might ask yourself, why am I by the car wash, surrounded by the hillsides, on the outskirts of Saint-Jean-Pied-du-Port? Well, I'm doing laundry at the outside laundromat. Okay, we're still walking around the city walls, La Citadelle, and we're going to go up, up, up. those might be the Pyrenees that we're gonna go up and over. We're not very far from Spain at all, possibly like less than 15 miles, but it's all uphill. Here we are, still climbing up the ancient city walls. That's down below, and then up here we're going even higher to get up top. Oh, and we thought we wanted to walk this. It says no bicycles on this way, so hopefully the bicycle route will be less steep. Again, it's part of the adventure.